Good morning, Terry here at Rooster Farm. Well, I'm back again to share another one of my favorite recipes that I make at Christmas time. So this is recipe number 3. So today I'm going to share with you how I make butter tarts. This recipe is called Best Ever Butter Tarts, and it definitely is. It's a recipe I make every single year. It's a super simple recipe. It's a recipe I got from a girlfriend at work about 25 years ago. So it's a tried and true recipe that I know you're really gonna love. So let's get started. So here it is. Thank you so much, Ann Stephenson. And here's just some of the ingredients. Pecans, vanilla, eggs, brown sugar, salt. You need this Rogers golden syrup. You can use any kind of raisins, sultana, but I'm gonna use golden. You got some melted butter, and of course, some little tartlet shells. You can make your own if you like. I don't. And these ones are the ones that are the sweet version. So, okay. We're gonna preheat our oven to 350 degrees. So I'm gonna use my KitchenAid here, and we're gonna start by adding 2/3 a cup of melted butter, add 1 cup of brown sugar, add your golden syrup, 1 cup of that. This is not diet friendly, as you can tell, but I only make it at Christmas, so it's a treat. You're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You're just going to give that a mix. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And 4 eggs. And then you're going to add your 1 cup of raisins. Just mix that into a combine. Mixing here, you see it's a little runny sauce. So raisins are optional. If you're not a raisin fan, then you don't have to add them. I like raisins, and also with the mixture, I like my butter tarts to be a little bit more firmer, but if you like more sort of a runnier butter tart, then just use 1/2 the egg, so just use 2 eggs instead. So you just need to make sure that it's all the brown sugar and all the raisins are kind of mixed up, because when you're putting it into your tarts, you want to make sure that each tart gets a little bit of sauce and a little bit of the raisins. So show you here. And sometimes what I do after, if I'm pouring it into the tart and I think that there's not one that has enough raisins, then I'll just basically put a few raisins in it. Just that first one there, you can't see. As you can see, that one has raisins, and this one needs to have some raisins. So before I finish, I'll just add a few more raisins in it. So I'm going to continue to fill up my tray, and I'll be back at the next step. Okay, so you can see I got about 25 tarts out of this recipe, and I did add, as you can see, I get some of my raisins, and I just added a few raisins to each tart because I just wanted to make sure every tart had some raisins. And now what you're going to do is you're going to get some whole pecans, and you're just going to place it on top, one on top in the middle of every tart. It's really nice when they're. Alright, so I'll continue with that and I'll be back at the next step. Okay, so they're all ready to go into the oven. 350 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. The filling is really going to rise and you're going to freak out that it's maybe going to overflow, but as soon as the tarts cool, it actually falls down. The filling falls down and it will be all good. Alright, very carefully lift them up, put them into the oven. Go. Set timer for 20 minutes. Ready to come out. So the butter tarts have finished baking. They've sat for a while and cooled, and I'm gonna sit down right now and have one with a nice cup of tea. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this recipe as much as I do. And until next time, this is Terry here at Rooster Farm. Bye for now.